I'm not sure if I could do that any better. I mean, I could, but I could try. I mean, this first turn's always like, is it gonna do its full power, or is it gonna just do a little swipe? I don't know. It's just gonna stand there. Ow. What an awkward fight. I should have stuck with the last one. Don't want any of that. I think it's gonna have more than 5.3. Ah, dang, I could have killed it. I think this is a defense move. Got it anyway. Well, 1 point better. I don't think I'm going to be able to do very well against this stupid bear. Look between the trees. Look west. Look north. Well, I'm going this way. I'm leaving the woods, because they're terrible. Steps, night falls, you need the rest. In front of you stretches another plain, more rock than dust this time, and built of layers and layers of stone stacked like scattered papers. Through the Cladabach steps, said to be the home of strange half-human, half-simian creatures. As you walk, you see a sight, a village of listing huts in the middle of an open space with no walls or defenses at all. Ugly villagers lope from tent to tent, dressed in animal skins. They're strong, lanky, dressed in animal skins. Two creatures stand with hefty wooden clubs. Cladaman. What spell could I possibly cast to help me in this situation? Why would I want to be a giant? It doesn't seem like a good idea either. These things haven't given me any reason to want them gone. I just want to say hi. This will probably go terribly. Expressions you cannot read. Look at them. They are present, but there is also a sly gleam in their eyes. Cladamen are quite literally subhuman, but they are not immune to bribery and gifts. Hi. Give him something. 2 gold pieces. Neat. Just have to bribe my way in. Let's go take a peek in the large hut. Take a picture of an owl and a hammer. It's amazing anyone here can draw, let alone perform crafts. Inside you can hear the sound of hammering. Let's look through the window. Cladaman working away at a bench. He moves with unusual delicacy for these creatures, his long, thin fingers carefully adjusting and positioning of whatever he's working on. You can notice his unusually large skull. Let's poke our heads inside. Looks up as you enter, puts down the tiny hammer and pincers he's been using to repair a piece of fine jewelry, and tilts his head to regard you. Hi. Examine his workbench. Palm to let you look. Clarion has a variety of fine tools, pincers, awls, spikes for scraping and etching, even of ice. Clearly a master craftsman despite his species. Steps forward to you, gesturing for your pack. Show him. He's rummaged through investigating everything with long, supple hands, and occasionally pausing to scratch his bulging skull, as though his brain is itching at the sight of all your gear. Hands back with a nod and begins to rummage on his bench. Wait. Circular dial with a spinning needle, which he presses into your hands. It's a compass. Let's look at it. Otherwise giving you this. It is broken. The needle swings wildly, pointing first this way then that, never quite settling down. Sure. What's he doing? Carving jewelry from colored stones. They seem to be precious or even beautiful, but the weird, twisted shapes he's carving are complex and intricate and remarkably precise. Can I take a piece? Okay, I won't try to take a piece. Oh, that was rude. He just doesn't want to give away his stuff. That's not a big deal. He gave me a compass, broken as it is. The corner of the camp is slung with hammocks, and what they are for is unclear, as the cloud of folk seem to have tents, but a few creatures are asleep in them already. They're probably for sleeping. As you haul yourself up into one of the hammocks, they are far too large for a normal human, but this fact makes it only more comfortable and ensures you there's enough room for your pack. At least you've eaten well already. Look at the Cloudman's compass. It does not look broken exactly. The needle sails in the same direction whichever way it's turned. It's only that the direction it chooses is not north, but east. Some other function, but you cannot tell what it might be. I didn't realize I was going to take a nap, but I guess I am kind of broken up. I didn't really want to take a nap, so I'm going to go back to this point. It's still pretty early in the day. I still think that's really rude. Let's go check out the fire instead. Sprawled around singing songs that consist of barks and squawks and occasionally turning a roach pig on a spit, reminding you of the poachers you met in Car. And stands as you arrive, slapping her chest, then her head in some kind of greeting. Chest, then head. Hi. Return the gesture. Ignore her. Okay, we'll have a piece of meat. Almost raw. Great. Let's cook my raw food on the fire. And we'll save it. Can I ask him about the serpents? To point vigorously at the fire with one hand. The fire serpent. It's a handful of dust from the ground as it makes its throat in the flames. You realize he's telling you the weakness of the fire serpent. Sand. Repeats this pattern a few times before seeming to forget what he was doing and sitting back in silence. Hushed sounds. Cloud men, taller and stronger than the rest, approach at an unsteady gait. Before you can react, he lifts you and tosses you across the fire to a patch of ground near the gate. Oh, I guess I have been challenged. Cloudman stumbles out to you, growling loudly. You can understand his meaning, but then he raises a large club. Oh, I mean, if you want to fight, what do I have to fight with? D-U-D. No. spook him. Spook him. And begins to shiver and shake with primordial fear, but he is the guardian of his village and must keep it safe. Bravely he steps forward to fight you. Okay, he doesn't look as dead as the bear was. I don't know what he's gonna do on his first turn, though. Discard. He's stepped around behind the fire pit. Oh, I could have got him. Frowns in confusion, huh? It's like crashing into a guy rope of a tent. A gasp goes up from the assembled crowd. Moves away across the yard towards the other side of the arena. Every time he's moving away, he's still hitting me. I can't read this. I wasn't gonna beat that. He's holding back now. Retreats around the fire pit. Oh, he's gonna swing at me then. Ah. Fallen champion. One of the Cloudwomen slaps you on the back and beckons from outside a nearby tent. His face is painted with strange spiral markings. Well, I'm probably going to rest now that I'm beat up. Let's go see what this guy has to say first. Faint wisps of strange herbal smells. Attack him! No, let's look at him. No doubt they're local sorcerer. Say hi. Oh, he healed. Whoa, he fixed my stamina a little. I'm back up to 19. I'd been at 18 for most of this. And placing both hands on either side of your face, then he begins to murmur a strange blessing. Feel strength filtering deep into your bones. This is powerful and deep. Step back, you feel stronger, taller, and more confident. Thanks. Ask him about the forest. Eat another piece of pig. Can I ask again about the serpents? Try communicating further. Can I point at my sword? Point at the ground. That is a clue. Take the stone off the ground and then punch it. It was pretty easy to beat the earth serpent once you picked him up. Serpent ring. Into the teacup. Full of burning fat from the pig, he tosses it into the cup. Glad a man whose cup it was becomes enraged, and the two begin beating each other in the head with rocks. I found a clue. What clue did I find?